From the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, the show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, and today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. On the ground to third, Vientos. Whips it across. They get the out on Acuna. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. On the ground, right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
That is third. The third baseman, Austin Riley.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Austin Riley. That clips the inside corner for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
And another ball. Two outs. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And going for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. How about a report on him, Chris?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Bottom of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 1-1 is fouled off. kicks and fires. That one 95 to finish him off.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now it's Mark Vientos. Big-time power. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And the righty deals. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And this place is rocking. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Pete Alonso, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that takes care of Alonso. And there's 2 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And a foul ball. The pitch. And ball 1.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And another ball.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-zip. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in Queens, second inning set to go. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Senga, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss there. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
No, not to brag, Boog, but my postseason extra base hits were pretty special, too. 2 doubles off of Pedro Martinez in 2003 and an RBI triple off Freddie Garcia in 2000.
The Braves down by a pair here in Game 2 of the NLDS. The other way. Marte snags it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jorge Soler now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Singy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
The Mets up by 2 here in Game 2. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. The right-hander back to work. On the ground to third, Riley. Not in time. He's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Man at first. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Righty delivers. That's in there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
0-2 now.
1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Batting in, the catcher.
Now, Francisco Alvarez. Ball 1 low.
1 ball, no strike.
Out to short. Arcia. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a ball popped up. Arcia under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
Senga back to work. Ball 1 there. Senga, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a forkball, a cutter, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
High in the air, out to right. Marte makes the play. 1 down.
Batting in, the shortstop.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Alonso pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Right through there for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
0-2 now. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Nimmo at the plate now. That's ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Schwellenbach checks the runner. Lindor back in there. Lindor the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
That's down and in. Caught him looking for the K. We're in the second game of this division series. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. First pitch swinging.
Well, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Foul ball there. Next offering way upstairs. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Braves trailing by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. Strike.
To the right side, Alonso. And Albies is retired.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Austin Riley. Went down on strikes his first time through. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Going to count 1 and 2. And the right-hander deals. And that skips in the dirt. Way high there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Olsen in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that misses as well. Marcell Ozuna waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1. Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom 4, here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. The pitch. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jesse.
Here's Jesse Winker. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's a strike. Fly ball down the line. Fair ball.
Now batting.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Starling Marte up to hit. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball. This to center field. Harris has a beat on him. Harris makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Sky Low. Taylor.
So up next, Tyrone Taylor flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. Two outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Mets leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the fifth inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one misses in the dirt. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
No strike.
One down, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Right-hander kick steals.
That's the ball. 3-1.
Out to center. Taylor moving under it. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2. So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Braves go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Citi Field at the plate, Francisco Alvarez. And the pitch. And that's outside.
1-0. That's the
a
ball.
little bit low. Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
McNeil batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. That one just misses.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. First offering, runner goes, cut on and miss. Throw, save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And that one is lifted in the air. Albies on the move. Corrals it. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Bryce Elder up and throwing. Lopez getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. And there's a ball.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Man on second, 2 down.
Oh.
Mark Vientos would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Man at second. And now it's filled up.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Queens, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. High fly ball, right field. Marte makes the grab, 1 down.
Now back, the center fielder.
Michael Harris now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-1. Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Nasty forkball for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
That one hit to right. Marte sizes this one up. Nabs it. And that is that. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. Here's some real power at the plate. Mark Vientos. Schwellenbach back to work. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee, a left-hander, also throwing. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
1 ball.
Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Acuna has it sized up. And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Jesse.
Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. Slider misses outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
And a pitch. That one ripped left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Spencer Schwellenbach is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Bryce Elder gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Here's Starling Marte. Golden opportunity right here. Swings through that one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And a good eye there. That one down the line. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Taylor.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Throw over to first, and he's back in safely. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Just missed. So now 1-2.
1-2.
And the pitch. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank. Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. That to right. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Around second is Riley. And he'll make it into third with a triple. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
Runner at third with one gone. Here is Matt Olson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one misses. Ball one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. One away with a runner at third here in the late stages of game 2. A little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Stanek also throwing. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Soler stands in now and watches strike one. And a strike in there.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The Braves trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. So they find a way to break up the no-hitter. And now it's stretch time. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 1. Back here at Citi Field, and now here's Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman.
The wind to kick the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's in there. That's strike one. And that one ripped into right. Acuna makes the catch. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
And now here is Brandon Nimmo. That's in for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
That one missed.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Drew Smith.
Number 33, Drew.
Here's Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Ball to strike.
2 balls. 1 strike.
And the slider just misses. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Smith in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. The Mets leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's outside. The count now 2-2.
Three and two.
In the dirt, but kept close, and the runner holds. The punch out there, now 1 away.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. There's a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Murphy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo makes the grab, 2 away down.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This one in the air right field. Marte going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Braves strand 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the 8th. Down the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Third baseman.
And he deals. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Slider misses outside. That one ripped right center field. Base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
So a man aboard. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Outside low. And that is ball one. Righty delivers, and that one is inside. Swings through that.
2-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Little chopper rolls foul. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
First and second, no outs. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's too high. The pitch.
Oh.
That one misses, and the count's full. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they tack on 3. It's 7-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul.
Joe Jimenez comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And next for the Mets, Starling Marte. Slider misses outside. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
There's the strike, and now 3-1. At the belt and fires. And that's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Man at first. Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 3. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, that's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Alvarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson appears to be getting loose. The pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And the right-hander deals. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Got it by him for the K. Mets get 3 on this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adam Ottavino.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin.
Here's the third baseman,
Riley.
Austin Riley. First pitch, and he just misses. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Phil Maton getting loose out there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One gone, runner at first. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just missed. Riley leads off first with 1 away. Outside, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
And that's outside.
3-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And the pitch. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. That one fouled off. Two on, one out.
Oh. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
The bat, number 2, designated.
So the bases are loaded here. One man gone. Jorge Soler next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And the first offering is not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. And strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. And that's in for a strike. Diaz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bases loaded, 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Arcia in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just a...
Got it. And that'll do it.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
To your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.